Today on The Flush, a hunting trip of a different kind for Kansas ringnecks and quail. Yay! More importantly, I'm joined by daughter Simone and Laura and their friend Tina Daka. And we'll join a party, the Kansas Governor's Ringneck Classic in Colby, Kansas.
There we go.
Stay with us for today's episode of The Flush.
Good shot.
The Flush, presented by Federal Premium Ammunition and Pheasants Forever. If you ever want to feel free to roam, Kansas is the place. Wide open spaces, where long ago prairie chickens and sharp-tailed grouse danced in spring courtship. Today, amid the Kansas grasslands, ringneck pheasants are on the wing.
Holy cow, look at them go.
While South Dakota dominates the ringneck hunting headlines, Northwest Kansas, it's fair to say, is a sleeper destination.
All right, my friend. Wait.
Well, here goes an adventure. Kansas pheasant hunting with three Minnesota ladies, my daughters Simone and Laura, along with their friend Tina Daka.
Say ringneck. Thank you. Ringneck.
Shoot no birds on the ground, we all know that, right?
We all know that.
Okay, be careful.
I'm gonna pack a lot of shells because I miss so often. This is not a mystery to anybody.
So, I'll shoot first.
Ladies first, Dad. Come on.
Oh wow, we haven't flushed a bird yet and already the trash talk is started. Especially when Laura put tape over her left eye.
So I put a piece of tape over my left eye because I have a problem with, I write with my right hand, I bowl with my left, I shoot my shotgun right, so both my eyes want to take over, and a shooting coach told me I should try this, so I'm trying it.
Shotgunning expert Scott Carlson was asked his opinion.
Put it on both eyes.
Yes, thank you. That's perfect.
All right, enough jawing. It was time to start some serious bird busting. Simone's yellow lab Ryder craves the bird hunting game.
Hunt him up, Ryder. Hunt him up.
I think there's one up here running. There he goes. I knew he was running.
Here, Ryder. Over. Oh. Nice job.
Woohoo!
Hounded.
That's it up. Attaboy.
Nice hitting, sister.
Thanks.
Well, it's just great to be in the field with gals and see more women getting into hunting and enjoying the outdoors.
Let's see. Ooh, that's a nice one.
Isn't he beautiful?
Sure is.
Just love the colors.
You know, and we're starting to see a lot more women come into hunting and trap shooting, target shootings.
All right, let's
Dog
go.
hunting, we're not.
I know.
It's time to meet Ryder, a 7-year-old male yellow lab. Ryder loves bird hunting, loves to have feathers in his mouth, so he's a happy dog at home with Simone. Lots of experience makes Ryder an excellent pheasant dog, but he'll retrieve anything that flies. Oh yes, he also excels at fetching shed antlers.
Hunt him up. Let's go.
As a father of 2 outdoor girls, I've learned to not underestimate their shooting skills.
Hunt him up.
Ryder the lab was a busy retriever.
Good boy. Good boy. Oh, he's so proud. It's a good boy. Yeah.
He has a smile on his face.
Good boy. Leave it. Nice job. Oh, look at all those feathers. Oh, leave it.
Take a breather.
A short break for the dogs and for us, but it was time to keep moving.
Yeah, they're way up there. Whoop.
When ringnecks know you're around, they usually run ahead. it was Tina's turn to show off her shooting eye for her lab, Sassy.
Come on. Good boy. That's a good boy. Nice job. All right, come on.
I love it. Shorter grass a little bit compared to where I've hunted before, but I love walking through it, and I love being able to see the dogs a little bit more.
Ryder's tail is going 100 miles an hour.
You know what? I was pleasantly surprised. I really was.
Come on.
We got out here and had immediately within our first sorghum field, had shots fired, and it's been pretty steady.
This is my first time hunting in Kansas, and I have to say that the experience so far has been a great one. We've seen a lot of birds, we've shot a lot of birds. No matter where you are, just watching the dogs work is always a good time.
Hunt 'em up.
Coming up, we've been invited to a party, the Kansas Governor's Ringneck Classic, an annual fundraiser for wildlife conservation and youth outdoor events. And later, a lesson about early life on the prairie. You're watching The Flush. I'll say this, when it comes to throwing a pheasant hunting party, the folks in Colby, Kansas know how to hold a ringneck romp. The Storytellers, a Minnesota duo, performed the national anthem.
And the home of the brave.
Colby pride was running high.
The Ringneck Classic was originally designed to promote hunting tourism in northwest Kansas. And during the first 6 years, I think we've been fairly successful with that objective.
The Honorable Governor Brownback also spoke of the power of the hunting event that bears his name.
You guys are fabulous. You have exceeded every thought or expectation I ever had when we started this. This is a wonderful place. I've been in many places around the world. This is a fantastic place. And we've got this beautiful open skies, we've got hunting opportunities, we've got good families and friends, and we've got places to grow crops, and we've got things that we can do with others in a good, hearty, and a safe place.
Who's there?
Anticipation is always high on the eve of pheasant hunting, and Kansas has good reason to be excited.
Holy cow, look at it all go.
Hey, Kansas has really had good numbers the last 3 years.
Rooster, right here.
Compared to other states, you know, we hang right in there. And the other great thing about Kansas is we've got a lot of acres that are walk-in hunting. So if you buy a hunting license, you can access those acres with just your hunting license. So it's a great state to hunt. Limits are nice, you know, 4 birds, and the licenses are reasonable. I think farmers are leaving a little bit more than they used to for the birds. So our numbers are up and things look good going forward for the next 3 or 4 years.
Kansas is also a place where history lives. Here in the town of Colby, at a prairie museum. Museum director Chris Griffin offered to show me around. And if you're wondering how the settlers survived winters and summers in Kansas back in 1885, well, here's one way.
Oh, wow.
And when you wanted to welcome somebody, you would leave out the latch string. But at night, if you wanted security, you could just pull it inside and nobody could get in. This is a sod house, and when the settlers first came out here, there were no trees. And the railroads hadn't really made it here yet, and so they couldn't get lumber, and they just used what they had, which was the grass and the sod, the dirt, and they would take and cut strips of sod about 4 inches deep and about 1 foot wide.
Wow.
So it would hold together, and then you just started stacking. There would be 2 this way, and then the next 2 this way, and the walls are this thick.
Wow.
This piano is a real pioneer. It came out with one of our first horse and buggy doctors in his wagon.
This is kind of a modern sod house. I'm assuming they had dirt floors, right?
A lot of times, this is a deluxe model.
This replica of a sod house built in 1985 is a reminder of how pioneers survived the winters and summers of Kansas life.
Being as small and insulated as it was, it really didn't take much of a stove to keep it warm, and which was good because there wasn't wood,
What
a
did
lot
they
of
burn?
wood. They burned buffalo chips, cow chips.
Serious?
Yeah, corn cobs, anything they could get.
Huh.
Yep. That was usually the woman's job or the kid's job, is to go out and collect
The
cow
buffalo
pies
chips.
and buffalo chips, yeah.
Think about getting a toothache.
Oh, yeah.
Think about giving birth.
Exactly, yeah.
A lot of them didn't make it.
Life goes on, of course, and so do we. Tomorrow, it's ringneck time with the Gov. Coming up, Old Man Weather often has a say in the pheasant hunting game. Dropping temperatures and a brisk Kansas chill wind made the ringnecks tougher to find and harder to hit. But we'll try. That's next. You're watching The Flush. As pheasant hunts go, this one was off on a shaky start.
There goes something.
Freezing temps, high-strung dogs.
Look like a hen.
No, it was a rooster. No! No! Hey!
Let's put it this way. When a cold wind howls, advantage ringnecks.
What we got here is a mile-long field of hail-damaged wheat with some tracks running in it. And if you watch the dogs are telling you what's going on here. These pheasants are... Watch out. Jeepers creepers. How did I miss that one?
'Cause you're talking.
As I was saying, if you watch the dogs, these birds are running. Well, there was one bird just now who wasn't running. He flew over my head and he's still flying. Jeepers creepers. Here's an educational moment for you guys. The sun was in my eyes. The wind was in my face. No, wait. It was the sun was in my face. The bird was in my eyes. You got it now?
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay, so that's why I missed.
Gosh, I was making excuses for excuses. Better take a break for an honest chat with the governor of Kansas.
We've got, I think, the best pheasant hunting in the country.
Rooster!
We've got wild birds, we've got wild situations, we've got a lot of open landscape, we've got a lot of public lands available that the state leases so you can walk in. What we've seen happen is as the hunt has become more important, now you've had the private landowners farm for pheasants in many places. A lot of guys will plant an area in some cane, or they'll leave the corners open for wildlife habitat.
Well said. But now it was time to hit the fields again. Unfortunately, the cold wind simply got worse. Advantage again, ringnecks. Want proof?
Oh. I'm not the only one who misses. See, I can laugh about my misses.
So what do? Well, you keep hunting and hunting, and
You got it? Nice job, Dad.
suddenly another bird up.
I got its tail. Tail's not good enough.
Rooster! Hey, rooster!
Ah, there's a rooster.
Clyde, the chocolate lab, was hunting hard too. Meet Clyde, a pointing chocolate lab, a 9-year-old male with plenty of gusto.
He's probably the most stubborn dog I've ever owned, but probably he's probably my best dog. He gives me everything he has every time he gets in the field. Man, he's just a nice, hard-pointing lab. Come on, buddy.
Come on, do it again.
At the end of the day, funny how things change. The cold wind that pestered us all day is quickly forgotten. Instead, a bird in the hand becomes a Kansas memory, a memory to last the autumn days. It's a new game today, bobwhite quail and maybe a surprise ringneck or two. Yes, parts of Kansas harbor both. And we're with the right Kansas host, Scott Carlson of Carlson Choke Tubes.
We're going to hit some Milo over here first, and we're going to do all the hunting in the trees.
I'm ready.
Me too.
I guess we'll put Laura on the right edge, and Todd and I will go in the middle. So we'll just walk around this way.
Okay.
We did as Scott said, and the first flush didn't take long.
That what you want me to do? That's what the Carlson Choke Tube does for you, buddy. Hey, quail, quail, quail.
I got a cottonwood.
Whoops, hold it. A point.
I don't even see it.
Keep walking, Laura. There he goes.
Good job, Brooke. Catch it up. Good job. Good girl, Brooke. Catch it up.
Wait, time for a brief celebration.
That was pretty.
Did I hit that or did you hit that?
That was Laura's first ever quail.
All that matters is that dinner will be on the table, in my opinion. You know, it's fun, it's amazing, because I still couldn't see it, and the dog obviously was dead on it, so it's a little surprising when it flushes, but I like quail hunting, because obviously there's quite a few that flush at the same time, so far so good.
Got a point there.
Bird number 2 didn't take long.
God, it's amazing. I cannot even see it.
Yay!
Yay! There we go.
Good shot.
It's that choke tube. I needed to get that out of my system. Good job, Brooke. Here.
What do you think, Laura? They're kind of a fast target, aren't they?
They are a fast target, but they're fun to shoot at. That quail's one of the most delicious wild game.
Yes, but let's all remember, the next bird up could be humbling.
You got a point here, Laura. Laura?
Yeah, where's this thing gonna fly? So if it's,
That'd be a quail there.
I'm not shooting if it flies behind me.
Rooster.
And sure enough, it was.
Nope.
I shot behind it.
For a bird hunter, it helps to have a short memory.
Where's this thing flying? Because I have a tree right here. There we go. I have redeemed myself. Thank you.
Yeah, you smoked him.
Fetch it up.
Hey, does it get any better?
Good girl.
So our Kansas hunt comes to an end. We've hit a few and missed a few. We've roamed the vast prairies of Kansas where, when the day ends, it ends like nowhere else. And we were there.
There's your first taste of quail hunting.
Good day in the woods, Dad. That's fun.